You all knew the World Tree's name, but hid it from us.
Sorry, Mr. Teneby.
I suppose I can forgive you. After all, the World Tree is no longer under the dominion of Lord Ratatosk. It has been entrusted to a new tree spirit.
Oh, right, which is apparently named Martel as well. Does it have some connection to the goddess Martel?
I wouldn't call it a connection. They're one and the same thing.
What?
Think of it this way. There was this woman worshipped as a goddess. She risked her life to regenerate the world, and then she was reborn as a tree spirit.
So the goddess became a summoned spirit? This world doesn't have a goddess anymore? Well, what about the angels of Crucius?
I cannot say for certain whether or not any gods exist, but Crucius, the host of angels so revered by the Church of Martel, no longer exists in this world.
They set out for a destination much, much farther away than the heavens. Then they abandoned humanity?
There comes a time when all children must fend for themselves. Perhaps we should think of ourselves as having reached adulthood.
I see. But now that we're without a goddess, what will become of the Church of Martel?
Jerry's still out on that one. They might go on worshipping a god that's no longer there, or maybe they'll change their focus to Martel in her spirit form. Whatever the case, the Church of Martel is on the decline. It may just fade away on its own.
Lloyd, do you have a moment?
Sure, what is it?
I existed in this world even before it was divided in two. This was before the existence of both Crucius and the goddess Martel, and naturally the religion founded in her name.
Right, I guess that makes sense. The Church of Martel wasn't formed until after the world split.
It was way back then that I first met a half-elf by the name of Martel. She had a brother, younger than she by some years. He was called Mythos, the boy now known as Mythos the Hero.
You met Mythos?
Yes, they were very close. At that time, they were searching for some way to save this world, the goddess Martel, Mythos the Hero. I cannot believe that the name of Mythos' sister was mere coincidence. Does this mean that the origin of the Church of Martel is...
Yes, it's just as you suspect.
Then the spirit of this new tree truly is the Martel I once knew.
It's not only Martel, though.
Whatever became of Mythos? Have you heard anything?
When we regenerated the world, Mythos lent us his power.
Is that true? Then where is he now?
Mythos became the World Tree, or at least that's what I believe.
Hmm?
Sorry I couldn't say anything earlier.
Lloyd!
Hey, we figured you had your reasons, but still you gotta let us join in the fun, too.
I plan to from now on.
Please count on us.
Besides, now that we're not spending all our time worrying about you, we can really focus on the task at hand.
I don't know. Having Lloyd with us might give us more to worry about than ever before.
What was that, Genus?
I believe you'll be forced to endure accusations and aspersions wherever we go. Are you up to it?
I'll just have to work to win back the trust I've lost, one day at a time. I think that's all I can do.
And we'll be there to help you.
Hey, it's good to be back, everyone.
Lloyd, you're really something.
How so?
Well, I could be the being who might destroy this world, but you called me your friend. You put your trust in me.
There's nothing special about that. Besides, you're the one that's incredible.
Huh?
I've seen the way you lived in spite of what you are. That's how I know I was right to believe in you. I really like guys like you.
Really?
Well then, Lloyd, you should also live in a way that merits the trust of others.
Professor?
I recall giving you some homework 6 months ago. I assume you've completed all of it?
Professor, I'm 19 years old. I memorized my multiplication tables. Haven't I studied enough?
Silence. Ever since the world was restored, you've done nothing but travel. You have yet to finish the curriculum. I will see that you finish what you've started.
Come on.
Lloyd.
Corinne.
Who's that?
Corinne was a friend of mine. He was an artificial summon spirit created in Meltokyo.
He had such cute paw pads.
Yes, he did indeed.
Oh, that's right. You're a summoner. Is Corinne with you now?
No, not anymore. He was reborn as the summoned spirit of heart, Various.
That's the summon spirit we're gonna see now.
That's right. It brings back a lot of memories.
Various, a summon spirit, just like me.
I'd forgotten how handy Rayards are.
Yeah, I agree with you for once, Shorty. I've always said a beautiful creature like myself belongs high in the majestic sky.
Beautiful? You? The dictionary in your brain has its definitions reversed.
I have to agree, though. I've never felt anything quite like riding a Rayard. I mean, what person hasn't dreamt of flying?
Seems to me we were doing just fine on foot.
Is the Rayard not to your liking, Lady Marta?
It's just, what keeps a hunk of metal like that in the air? It's thanks to Wiener's Law.
That's Werner's Law, correct?
Yeah, but there's nothing protecting you. If you fall, you'll die.
Actually, we crashed in a Rayard once, but we're still here to tell about it.
Marta, are you afraid of heights?
Of course not. I just don't understand why everybody's so in love with the stupid Rayards, that's all.
Lloyd, it's you!
Dad, I'm back.
It's good to see ya.
I hope you don't mind looking after Noise for a little while longer.
You do what you need to do. Don't worry about a thing back home. That's what being a man is all about.
Right.
I envy you and your dad. I was never able to get along very well with my relatives.
If you've got the desire, it's not too late to try. You still have time.
What do you mean?
You can do anything as long as you don't give up. Of course, I know that's not really true for everything. But that's no reason to stop trying.
You're very sure of yourself.
A lot of people tell me that. If I am, it's only because of the strength I got from my dad and everyone else. That's why I want to give my strength to others. That includes you, Emil.
I feel like I understand why everyone stood up for you. I'm not sure if I'll ever be like you, but I'm happy I at least got the chance to know you.
I'm myself and you're you. We're all different. That's what makes us all important. So let's go and see Various and find a way to keep you around.
So the guardian of the world tree?
Ewan.
Right, Ewan. Is he an acquaintance?
We crossed paths when we were restoring the world.
He always looks a bit cross, but he's really doing all he can to find happiness.
Actually, Colette, that's not exactly...
I think I know what you mean. He looks like he doesn't have much happiness in his life.
Really?
That's one way to say it. You could also say the guy's just got no luck.
Hey guys, let's stop talking about him behind his back, okay? Don't forget, he helped us out quite a bit.
Then again, he's caused his fair share of trouble, too.
Sounds like a pretty complicated guy.
I guess good looks aren't everything.